Wait, what are you doing looking out of Nero's little hole there? That's his exit. I don't know if he's gonna like that. He doesn't look too impressed right now, does he? I don't know. Does he look impressed? Nero boy, are you impressed with what they were doing? No. He's indifferent right now. He is. He doesn't care. But that's okay. So, we had a power cut today, this morning. We actually knew it was coming, but that didn't make it any worse. Like, I thought I would have been able to, like, sneak, I don't know, upload in before it actually cut, and I made the mistake of uploading, like, the biggest possible video that I had, which was actually Dota. A Dota 2 match. So this is actually going to go up before the Dota now, because the Dota got to 80% and then the power cut, and then it was gone, because you can't resume like the YouTube uploads if you've been offline or if you stopped them for too long a time. So the Dota upload, I'll tell you now, was 2.1 gigs or something, so 80% of that is like, what, 1.6 gigs, and like, that's all. I have to now do that again. That was a good, like, 14, 16 hours wasted, so it's a bit sad, but it's okay. I would have been uploading Diablo and Terraria. Basically, you're getting this right now. It's quite sad, I'll tell you, but I'm being truthful here. You're getting this right now, this vlog, instead of Dota 2, a game with the Earthshaker. That was absolutely amazing, and absolutely terrible at the same time. I can't believe it. It was fun though. I'll tell you now, it was fun. You'll enjoy it. But you're getting this instead of Dota 2, Diablo 3, Minecraft, Terraria. Okay, well, all of that probably wouldn't have gone up in the same amount of time, but that was actually queued up. Well, it was not queued up, but it was ready to go. It is still ready to go. It's over there, on my computer, ready to go. It is. It really is. And so now I'm going to restart that, okay? I'm going to restart it, and the Dota is going up right now, but that could take a couple of hours, like a real couple. By a couple I mean like several, or probably closer to many than several, because several is probably like 3 or 4. What is several actually? But more closer to many hours, because it takes long, as you probably know. 52 kilobytes a second upload. That's what I have. That's actually the main like restricting factor right now, and I think if I ever start making money with this, then I'll probably just get another line, get another physical line, and then that'll effectively double my upload speed. Or not double it, actually, it'll still be the same, but I'll have 2 separate lines to upload on. So I'll connect a different computer to said new line, and I will be able to upload 2 videos at the same time. Slowly, they'll both be slow, but they'll be 2 at a time. So that's good. I'd like to do that eventually, when I'm rich one day. I'm not going to be rich one day. That's not going to happen. But someday. But for now, this will have to do. So you guys will have to do with it. And if you guys are wondering why there's so much Rage coming out, why there's so much Deus Ex coming out, it's pretty much the same reason as before. I'd like to get them done, and I'm really enjoying both of them. Okay, so those are 2 reasons. It's not one reason. And, like, Rage specifically, I know the game isn't too long. I've got a few friends that said, I played through it in 5 or 6 hours. The other one said 10 hours, but, like, I think that person raced a lot and played, like, a ton of cards and gambled all his money away. So it depends on the person, and personally, like, on camera I wouldn't do too much gambling, racing, or card playing, because I mean, it's fun and everything, but I think the story is the focus here, and like the actual gameplay, and actually doing stuff, not doing little side thingies. But otherwise, like, I want to get through the game, because Skyrim is coming in like 2 weeks. Is it even 2 weeks? Maybe it's less than 2 weeks now, but it's coming on the 11th of November. Battlefield 3 actually released in the US already, and I think it's launched in the EU as well, but we only get it on Friday. I'm not sure what the days are. We only get it on Friday here in South Africa, and because it's not a Steam game, I can't really, well, I suppose I can if it was on Origin. I could probably sort of work my way around it with a private network, a VPN again. Too much hassle. Like, and ooh, that's something I want to talk about. How bad have the reviews been? Like, actually, it's sort of both extremes. And right now, have you guys watched Total Biscuit's video about the Battlefield single player? Because that was, in some ways, a bit depressing, but I don't know. Some of the stuff he says does ring true, and that's always how it is with Total Biscuit. I mean, the guy knows what he's talking about. He may seem overly cynical at times, but he really does. He knows his gaming, and I'm pretty sure he's a pretty decent judge of whether a game is actually worth playing or not. But he went like to the extreme, and I feel it was a bit unfair in some ways, because he picked the area, part of the game, and then he went out of his way to show it off badly. But in Battlefield single player now, that's what I'm talking about here, the Battlefield 3 campaign. But at the same time, the restrictions and stuff that they do put in place, not so cool. Like where you can't choose different routes around areas like you could in, say, Crysis 2 or Deus Ex, where you don't get put in the action. You don't get to decide what you want to do. It's just, anyway, watch the video. You can check it out. See what you think about it. But I think because of what I've been hearing about it, I probably won't be playing the single player Battlefield 3. I'll stick to the multiplayer. And I love the multiplayer. It's actually really good. It's a lot of fun. You can do what you want. There's freedom. There's boundaries. The map has boundaries. You can only go to certain places, and you can only go that far. You can't just go off exploring like you would in something like Skyrim, which will probably also have boundaries, but they'll just be very far away, and you'll take a while to get to them. But I would prefer to just play the multiplayer, because I don't know, I can do a lot more in there. I can try the different classes out, unlock different weapons, try the different vehicles out, because I know that there's the jets and helicopters, and I never got to fly a helicopter in the beta, so why not? That sounds like fun. So expect that sometime soon, not too soon. I haven't actually bought the game yet, but yeah, it'll happen, I'm sure. And other than that, like I said, there's a few other uploads that need to go up now. I'm still trying to get Heroes working, but I just don't. It's not working. It's not getting there. It's not playing along with me at all. It's on my computer right now, and yeah, I'm trying to also decide what I should do between. Like, there's a lot of, I don't know, indecision right now about if I should be playing a lot of StarCraft ladder games or if I should play a lot of Dota games, because a lot of people are telling me, well, Dota is the new kid on the block and it probably deserves the coverage more right now. But then at the same time, on the flip side, I know a lot of you guys really enjoy StarCraft, and I do enjoy StarCraft. I don't enjoy losing as much. I mean, it's not like I care like a huge amount about losing, but I've just not been able to practice as much as I'd like to. And StarCraft ladder is probably a good idea soon because of Heart of the Swarm coming up, so I can actually test it properly, because there's going to be a multiplayer beta for that, we all know. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. I'm trying to decide, basically. I can't afford to play a ton of ladder games for StarCraft and a ton of Dota every day. And what gets a bit frustrating is that Dota games generally, it's the same as the skill level of the players. You've got super high skilled players who are in the best clans in the world, and then you've got newbies who don't know what Dota is playing the game. And that's pretty sad. There's no in between. And that's sort of the same with the game lengths. I'm standing in the dark here, I'm sorry. I'm bad with the lights. That's sort of the same with the game lengths. I'll sit here so that you can see Nero in the background there. That's where he sits when he's sulky. That's his transition chair. He sits there and waits till something happens so he can transition into it from where he was right now. Anyway, you don't need to hear that. He knows his strats, obviously. I can't even remember what I was talking. Oh yes. So the Dota game lengths are the same as the player disparity there. Okay, you've got the super long games which last like an hour, and then you've got ones that last 15 minutes because everyone quits. And that's Dota. That's how it happens in Dota. I can't sit down. It's pointless. So I don't know. I'll see about it. Okay, I can't decide. I'd like to play more StarCraft. Maybe I'll watch some Day 9 dailies to try and just learn some stuff. I'll just practice more. It's mainly that I just need to practice. And I'm sorry, boy. Am I keeping you out of sleep? Yes. He's got the nicest nose, doesn't he? Oh, sleepies. Yes. And this is the washing machine over here making a noise. Oh, you sleep a bit, hey? He's very tired. We just came back from a walk, and it was hot outside, but then the wind started blowing and the clouds came in, and that's why I'm actually not outside right now, because it's incredibly windy and it's just not generally bad weather to record in. But anyway, I'm done now. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to finish this off because I've been talking for too long about pretty much nothing. I've been ranting about things I shouldn't rant about things, not in front of the camera at least. Anyway, so you can expect this vlog to go up, and then after that probably Dota 2, which will be quite a while after that, but it's a long video, so that's sort of what I expected, and you should probably expect it too. And then after that, I can't say. It's either going to be Terraria, Minecraft, Diablo 3, or I don't know. I also want to do a Team Fortress video. Jeez, there's just too much to cover right now. Goodness me. Then there's also obviously Rage and Deus Ex coming up. But anyway, that's it. Check back here soon for more. Most importantly though, happy taking a nap with Nero.